In just a few hours, the United States will step onto the field for one of the biggest matches in its soccer history. The entire country will be watching. Some fans believe this team can make a deep World Cup run. Others think Paraguay could spoil the party before it even begins. The pressure is enormous. The expectations are massive. And for many Americans, this will be their very first World Cup match. So before kickoff, who are the players to watch? What makes Paraguay dangerous? What could decide the match? And can the USA start its World Cup journey with a win? Let's break down everything you need to know before kickoff. This isn't just another soccer match. This is the opening chapter of the United States World Cup story. And first impressions matter. A win tonight would instantly calm nerves. It would give the team confidence. And it would put them in a strong position to advance from the group. But a poor result. That changes the conversation completely. Suddenly the pressure grows. The media starts asking questions. And every remaining match becomes even bigger. For Paraguay, the opportunity is just as important. Nobody expects them to dominate headlines. But that's exactly why they're dangerous. Teams like Paraguay thrive when they're underestimated. They defend together, fight for every ball, and wait patiently for mistakes. One mistake, one counterattack, one moment, that's all they need. This is why opening matches are so unpredictable. Neither team wants to blink first. If you're new to soccer, there's one name you'll hear again and again tonight. Christian Pulisic. He's the captain, the leader, and the player many American fans look to when the pressure is highest. When the USA needs a big moment, they often look to him. Then there's Folarin Balogun, the striker whose job is simple: score goals. In tournaments like the World Cup, strikers become heroes overnight. One chance, one finish, one moment of brilliance, and your name is remembered forever. But this match won't be won by stars alone. Watch Tyler Adams and Weston McKennie in midfield. They do the hard work, winning tackles, breaking up attacks, keeping the team organized. Casual fans often watch the goals. Experienced fans watch the midfield. Because that's where many matches are truly won. Now let's talk about Paraguay. Because writing them off would be a huge mistake. They may not have the global reputation of Brazil or Argentina. But they're exactly the type of team that causes problems in World Cups. They're organized, disciplined, and extremely difficult to break down. Their biggest threat is Miguel Almiron. He's quick, direct, and dangerous in open space. If the United States pushes too many players forward, Almiron can punish them on the counterattack. And then there's Captain Gustavo Gomez. Strong, physical, and dominant in the air. Every corner kick, every free kick, every set piece becomes a potential danger. Paraguay's plan is simple. Stay compact. Stay patient. Wait for mistakes. Then strike. The most important battle tonight won't happen in front of goal. It will happen in midfield. The team that controls the middle of the field usually controls the game. If the United States can dominate possession, they can push Paraguay backward, create chances, and wear them down. But if Paraguay wins that battle, everything changes. The crowd gets nervous, the pressure increases, and the game becomes exactly what Paraguay wants. For new fans watching tonight, here's a tip. Don't only follow the ball. Watch the movement around it. Watch how players create space. Watch how teams react when they lose possession. That's where soccer becomes fascinating. It's like a chess match being played at full speed. if this is your first World Cup match. Focus on 3 things. First, watch the emotions. These players aren't just representing themselves. They're representing an entire country. Second, watch momentum. 1 save, 1 tackle, 1 chance can completely change a game. And third, watch the crowd. World Cup atmospheres are different. The energy spreads from the stands to the field. And sometimes the crowd can completely change the momentum of a match. So what's my prediction? I think Paraguay will make this difficult. Very difficult. They're too organized to simply roll over. But I believe the United States has more attacking quality. The home crowd will help. The energy will help. And eventually the Americans should find a breakthrough. My prediction: USA 2. Paraguay 0. But World Cups have a funny way of surprising us. That's why we watch. Because every tournament creates moments nobody expects. And tonight, a brand new World Cup story begins. What's your prediction? Drop it in the comments below. Will the USA start with a win? Or will Paraguay shock the hosts? Subscribe for daily World Cup stories, match reactions, predictions, and unforgettable moments throughout the tournament. Enjoy the match, and I'll see you after the final whistle.